Hello everyone, today I'm going to make my favorite gingerbread cake. Very useful explanation, nothing to it. So as usual, if you have a KitchenAid, feel free to use it. It's a lot easier, even a handheld beater. I am going to be doing this by hand to show that it can be done. Let's do it. So, first take 3/4 cup of softened butter, and a 3/4 cup is a stick and a half. Also, notice my little apron I'm wearing this time. I never wear this one because I don't want to get it super dirty. It's like a little dress. So, it's kind of my thing, aprons. Anyway, so 3/4 cup of softened butter. This is gonna be hard. I am determined to do this by hand if it takes all the effort in me. I don't know why. I just want to make it easy for people who don't have any sort of mixer, you know? So 1.5 cups packed of brown sugar. Nice, I did not have to call in the reinforcements. Now, just beat together the brown sugar and butter until they're fluffy, which may take a few hours. So much better. This thing has a mind of its own. Add 2 eggs and whisk it well. Add 1/2 cup of molasses. Something so satisfying about molasses. And then just mix it together. Take a smaller bowl and in it put 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin pie spice, and then a little extra dash of cinnamon. No need to measure. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now I'm giving you a more real look of how I bake. A little more messy, no perfect bowls and stuff. Give it a little mix together. Then take the molasses mixture, add 1/3 of your flour mixture to it, mix it together a little bit, and then taking a cup of water, add 1/2 of it. And then mix until it's partially combined, but it doesn't have to be fully combined. Then add another 1/3 of your flour mixture. Mix it a tiny bit. And then add the rest of your water. And then the rest of your flour. Then take a bundt pan and grease it well. Do not use butter to grease. I made that mistake. I thought butter grease is fine, which it does for most pans, but when it comes to bundt pans, you have to spray because that gets in every single crack. Otherwise, it will stick. Every time. So I had this fancy looking one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do it above the bowl so that I don't get this everywhere. I've had too many bad experiences with a bundt pan. And then just put your batter into the pan. Then just smooth it out for a bit and put it in the oven for 55 to 60 minutes. Bake it at 350 degrees. I'll show you when it's done. Mine took 55 minutes exactly. You'll know it's done when a toothpick comes out clean or with just a few crumbs on it. So once it's done, Leave it in the pan to cool for about 5 minutes while you make the glaze. For the glaze, take 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, add in 1/3 cup of water or rum. And if you use water, you can always add a little bit of rum extract. I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit because I don't like the flavor super strong. About 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Whisk it all together. Now the reason you use water or rum is because the spice won't dissolve into fat. So if you use milk, the spices will not dissolve. So then take your cake. Didn't come out. Every single time. This, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I greased it so well. The thing is, post it anyway and say baking fail, but it tastes amazing. Use a bundt pan that works. Oh well, I'll just put the glaze on it and call it a day. Because it tastes really good.
Mom, don't ever want to see this pan again.
That's for you, you little pan. You go in the trash. Why is it encouraging?
Can you make it look a little bit?
No, not really.
I have to say, there's nothing more encouraging than the professional pottery guy who shows all his things exactly what happens to mine, and he just has to slap them.
How I dislike that pan. I think it literally worked once. Always turn this into a trifle, or if you have a pan that works well, please use that. This pan has been the cause of every baking fail I've ever had. Here's my gorgeous gingerbread cake. Tastes amazing, looks horrible, and let me know if you make it in a pan that actually works. And I will see you in the next video. Chef's kiss. Everything gets a chef's kiss. Not the look, but tastes good.